Josh, in the second tiebreaker, it looked like once he had the point, it looks like you weren't interested in escaping or creating a lot of distance. What were you feeling for to get that reversal?
Well, after I think we went out of bounds maybe the first or second time, he was already up on Ryan time, so it was kind of like desperation mode at that point. But just staying focused and, yeah, had to get a reversal to win, so that's just what I'm focused on.
And what kind of feeling is that, beating a guy that ranked that good?
Honestly, I thought I could wrestle a lot better tonight, so it's just another opportunity to get better. Grateful for the opportunities, obviously, the Big Ten brings, so I think that just taking it, getting better from it, and moving on.
Cael, just how did you feel the team wrestled overall tonight? Your initial takeaways just from the team's effort overall?
I think overall wrestled fine. Yeah, I think you guys went out and did what they needed to do, and it's Michigan's always got a tough team. Obviously, they have a great coaching staff, so their guys are going to be ready to go. But yeah, I think the guys wrestled well, and we'll just get ready for Sunday now.
Josh, did you make it a point to work harder on getting off the bottom after last week?
Yeah, I mean, I'm always focused on getting better everywhere. I'm nowhere near. Nobody's perfect, so I think I'm just focused on getting better in every position. And obviously, I got some good guys that are good on top of my weight class, so yeah, just always getting better.
Josh, what does that do for you personally to wrestle two top-ranked wrestlers in back-to-back weeks?
It's a blessing, being in the Big Ten at my weight class with our schedule. It worked out good, 2 big matches in the BJC, and it's just preparation towards nationals with a lot of guys watching and wrestling the best guys in the country. So it's just grateful for it, and it's just another match, though.
Cael, you had to use another guy with Garcia tonight.
Yeah.
How did you think he did? How do you think he wrestled? And also, what do you think of Beau Bartlett the following week?
Yeah, I thought Garcia did a really good job. He hasn't wrestled since November, I don't think, and so that's a big match to be your first match, and the first time he's wrestled in a dual meet, I think. So he did a nice job. He went and scored his points, and I think he probably learned a lot that matches are all the same, and hopefully he can just continue to build off of that. Bartlett, yeah, I think Bartlett did what he needed to do to win the match. Right, wrestled an opponent he's seen, I think, several times, and it's a high quality opponent. So yeah, I think both guys moving on.
Levi, this year it looks like you've been committed to really looking for those back points and those falls. It looked like when you committed to that half, you were really in it for 100%.
Yeah, I think just learning to be patient on top's been a big learning curve. A lot of times I get excited when I start getting a guy towards his back. I go to run him over, and he kind of flips out of it. So it's been just part of the learning process, and yeah, just committed to trying to get some turns on top.
Levi, we were walking through the hallway here, and you said about Josh's performance and just being gritty and stuff. So as a teammate and seeing a guy like that got something out, what's that do maybe for you, even though you've already wrestled, for maybe the future or something?
It makes me think about wrestling. I'm gonna practice on Monday, knowing that it's gonna be tough.
Cael, did you ask or did you get any explanation on whether or not Josh had back points at the end after the reversal?
At that point, we weren't worried about it. Yeah, I mean that's a good point. He won the match and wouldn't have made a difference as far as team points or anything. But it didn't even cross my mind. So thanks for pointing that out, actually. But yeah, it's a hustle hustle position there. He did a great job and just fought to the end, and he's just going to keep getting better. He's getting better every week. It's fun to watch.
Cael, how big was it starting off the match at 125 pounds, getting that pin?
Yeah, it was great. Luke's doing a great job. He's also a true freshman. He's getting better every match, getting that experience, and he's just being creative out there to figure out how to lock up a cradle and get the team 6 points. That was a lot of fun.
Cael, I know you touched on Braden's bumps and bruises earlier this week. Should we expect this? Obviously, we didn't see him tonight. Are you expecting him to go on Sunday, or are we going to see someone like Garcia again?
I don't actually know the answer to that. I mean, that'll be a Sunday or tomorrow night kind of evening decision.
You talked earlier this week about using these kind of weekends as prep for nationals. So what does the next 24, 48 hours look like for you guys to get ready for Maryland?
It's just I mean, yeah, this is a 3-day kind of event. You have, which is similar to the Nationals. So we like that, having 2 weigh-ins, wrestling over this period. But yeah, tomorrow is just prepare for Sunday, right? It's just get in there and we get to manage our weight in this sport, which is a lot of what the training is based on. If you weren't managing your weight, the training would probably be a lot different, I think. But yeah, just get in there tomorrow, get ready to compete, and then go do our thing on Sunday.
Cael, this was your 5th shutout of the season. I was just curious, how deep is this team, and what does it say about how guys are able to balance playing offense and defense during their bouts?
Yeah, I think we have a really good team this year, and they're very solid. We have 10 good guys, 10 good weight classes, and we have guys that are ready to jump in there if the opportunity arises, as we saw with Kyison today. So, yeah, we love our team, and we're just going to keep getting better. I know that's been said a few times already, but that's always the plan.
Levi, didn't really affect you because you were in control there, but it was 20-0 in takedowns. They didn't seem like Michigan was always mixing it up. Can they get frustrating for some of the other guys like tonight?
So what's the question is?
That Michigan really wasn't moving forward, mixing it up.
No, I think it's tough when you're wrestling guys that are constantly on you. Our guys were kind of going out there, not letting them breathe. So the referee's ultimately up to him whether he's going to call stalling or not. But I think rather than focusing on what those guys are doing, we just learn to wrestle through those positions and just use it as an opportunity to make ourselves better. In this sport, that's just part of it. Sometimes guys are a little less offensive than others, so being able to go score on those guys is important, and it's good practice moving forward.
Anything else? One more.
Coach, back-to-back Bryce Jordan center dual meets. Do you like that it's back-to-back like that? Would you prefer to have them broken up? And I know there were 3 this season, but what's kind of the threshold? 2, 3, is that a good sweet spot for these kind of dual meets?
Yeah, we don't think a whole lot about it. I think back-to-back's probably not ideal as far as getting fans here, but we like wrestling. Wrestling over here, I think it's enjoyable, and I think these guys probably enjoy it. It's good practice. Just the environment and the going up on a stage. That's what it's going to be like at the national tournament, and it gives more people a chance to watch our matches. Right, rec hall's just so small, but we love rec hall. But yeah, it's we kind of whatever the Big Ten gives us, and then we go from there. And I think I like the Friday night matches. I think there's a lot of energy, and it's fun. It's a good atmosphere, good environment. We obviously appreciate everyone coming out. We appreciate you all being here again. So thank you.
Awesome. All right. Thanks, everybody.